something about the nightcap. After a day of wall-to-wall football, it just seems this is when chaos ensues. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Ole Miss Rebels, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And the Rebels will kick it off to get us underway. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. This offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to the back. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. SEC versus the Big Ten. They compete at everything. They try to outspend each other, and they certainly want to beat each other on the field.
So many national championships, so many Heisman Trophy winners shared between these two conferences, David. Everybody gets excited when the Big Ten takes on the SEC.
And these games matter so much. The fans get so amped up, so juiced up, to the point where we hear in the stands what? SEC, SEC. They wouldn't say that if conference pride wasn't a real thing.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary, and you saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
Third down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. Just missed on the connection, incomplete.
Well, they try to throw for it there on 3rd down on the opening drive of the game. They don't get it, but let's punt the ball away. Let's trust our defense. And, guys, let's also trust this home field advantage and the crowd to get loud and make it real difficult on our opponent.
First down for the offense. Running back searching for a hole. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
Looking to throw, it's Dart. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. The Rebels racing to the line in the hurry-up. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. And the Rebels will send out the punt unit. First one of the day is on its way. Didn't see a lot of him in that loss last week. Only called on once. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm. Got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here, Brandon.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive. So they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this one.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on first down, make that second down really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
He wants to pass it on second down. And this looks disastrous. Oh, down he goes. A huge loss on that play.
Sometimes you beat your guy and you get sacked so clean. And sometimes, like on this play, the DBs do a great job covering, make the QB hold the football, and then the rush gets home.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Ball in the air, intercepted. He goes down right there, but not before coming up with a big interception. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. After punting the last time they had it, they ought to be set up for a much better result with this drive.
This offense better be licking their chops. You're not going to start with better field possession than this all game did.
You ain't lying. Forget about the last possession and what we did. You're already in scoring position. Take care of that football. Make sure you get some points.
The Rebels have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Wide receiver now comes in motion. A first down run on the doorstep. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. And the Rebels want to move quickly. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Got nothing last time. Now 2nd and goal from the 3. Looking to pass. It's Dart. Fires into the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Ole Miss. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final moments ago. Florida dominated almost from wire to wire. And a game like this makes you harken back to those Chris Leak, Tim Tebow, Brandon Spikes teams that won it all in 2006 and again in 2008. It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way. But I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Leaves it with the back. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20.
And the the running back didn't get much there. Nice job by the defense. You can tell they're focused in on this running back, on this run game, being physical, getting knockbacks, and limiting his carries.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. He's looking to throw. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
And I know it wasn't successful there, but you can go back to last week. Like, they're going to throw this man the football. They find creative ways to get him the ball. Really good coaches get their playmakers the ball in space, and that's what I like about this offense. I bet they come back to him and find a way to throw him the football some more.
After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. Showing the arm strength down the left side. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. The Ducks will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. And, David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
Give to the back. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
They believe they can run right here. Using that running game to bludgeon forward. He's got 4 down to the 35. The Rebels in the hurry-up. Looking for a man. It's Dart. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. And the Rebels line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Signals for a fair catch around the 5-yard line and makes it.
That's the end of the 1st quarter. Ole Miss 7, Oregon 0.
They'll break the seal on this quarter here on 1st down. Running it to the right. Powers ahead, gets 4. He's down at the 10. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Quarterback will audible. Off play action. Looking to the big tight end. Complete downfield. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
To the air, it's Gabriel. Swings it out to his running back. On the nasty move, and now he's got room. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down.
That's a really nice looking throw. And when I think about the Ducks offense, I think about explosive plays, right? In the running game, but also in the passing game. I feel like if this team is going to win the conference, they need this guy here to be able to make throws like that on a consistent basis. But I'll tell you, he really gives them a chance. He makes this offense go.
Looking for a gap. It's James. Squeezes out a couple of yards down to the 32.
The big defensive tackles in the middle, they're not always the best pass rushers, but they are strong, and I say country strong. They put their hands on you, you feel it. They lock people out on the line of scrimmage. They create separation. They wrap running backs up, and usually they don't get out of the midst of those big boys.
He'll keep it himself. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. And the Ducks want to crank the tempo. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. On target to the left. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
Brought down after a pickup of 5 yards down to the 10.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Moving out of the pocket. Got it in the middle. It's Ferguson. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers.
That's impressive. I'll tell you, the quarterback, of course, he's left-handed, but that time he's rolling to his right. So it's not easy to be accurate throwing when you're running that way, but nice throw to get that completion.
Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal.
Get set, get set.
Caught behind the line. It's Ferguson. Touchdown, Ducks! That is the ultimate grab and go for the score. These guys just score from anywhere out there. After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and they'll get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. He wants to throw. They're setting up the screen. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back.
Great job, too, by the QB there, holding the ball as long as possible, allowing the pass rush to get upfield, and at the very last second, getting it to his guy so that he can go get the first down.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. The Rebels headed quickly to the line. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Dropping back, it's Dart. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Breaks the tackle. And how about that alertness and that swarming D to keep him from getting the first down? And the Rebels decide to punt it away. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute warning before halftime. And here comes the punt team. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in.
Hit the afterburners, kid. He's at the 20. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. Got to get everybody on the same page in a hurry. They'll run it on 1st and goal. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. The big fellas coming out in the goal line defense. Quarterback on the keeper. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. Wants to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Using his feet to buy time. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. He'll bring it out. It's White. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Line gets set, 1st down. These corners going to give these receivers some space. He's going to pass. Going for it all. Makes the catch down the right side. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. Back to pass. It's Dart. Throws to the wideout. That is just a sideline clinic. Throw, catch, toe drag, everything you want. And in the closing moments of the first half, they'll try to put a 3-spot on the board. And this field goal attempt will be a 48-yarder and not straight on from the left side. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. The Ducks will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. Fair catch called for and made. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing with good timing right now. They've got some matchups where they're winning one-on-one, and they're just going to have to keep going back to the well, David, and relying on hitting some explosive plays to win this game.
Yeah, and I think we look at numbers naturally, and they're losing. So that's the most important thing on the scoreboard, but they have had success. And so what do? You keep playing pitch and catch. You got...
Fires one high and deep. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on second down. The third down's coming up. The Rebels come to the line in the hurry-up. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Slips through the line. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown. Everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
This offense has to get this guy the ball in as many ways as possible. He showed you all of his tools on that last play.
It's first down from the 37-yard line. Quarterback checking the play. Comes out throwing on first down. Fires to the right. It's complete. And a nice grab with a defender right on him, and he's down at the 20.
This offense is just so dynamic because they've got playmakers at all the skill positions, right? We just saw a big play in the running game. Now we see one in the passing game. There's not one dude that you can key on here if you're on defense to try and slow them down.
From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Man, oh man, and it's a play like that, a tackle by the linebacker that just galvanizes and energizes your entire team. I mean, the sideline even, David, they were going crazy after that hit.
Everybody goes nuts. And listen, when you have a linebacker that plays physical and downhill like that with bad intentions, that's usually a good starting point for a great defense.
And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Pre-snap motion quarterback trying to get a read. Lets it fly. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks!
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Two very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. Rutgers is going to walk off the field there in Piscataway with a much-needed victory. They had this one circled on the calendars for some time, and regardless the score, that W has to feel good. 60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. Throwing right. And it's intercepted. A turnover for the defense. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Well, I love the job by the coaching staff there defensively, matching the personnel of the offense, putting their dime package out on the field. So you bring out the extra defensive. Anticipating a pass. Perfect timing to run that personnel, and you get the pick.
And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well. Palmer, they execute.
Got it! And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Oregon! They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. This dude is revving his engine like that duck coming out on a motorcycle. He is putting up points and finding the promised land.
And it's nice to have a guy that can do that. Goodness gracious, they just keep finding at Oregon is trigger men. Not only throw the football, but guys who can pick them up and put them down and make big plays.
And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. They'll throw it on 1st down. Unloads to the right. It's caught. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a 1st down.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Wants to throw. It's Dart. Pressure coming. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with the sack. And the Rebels are in the hurry-up.
That's how you have a short memory. That's how you forget about the big play that just happened, and you line up in your stance and you respond. Great job by the defense, lining up, getting after the quarterback, even after they made a big play.
And he pulls it in inside the 15-yard line. The Rebels have it with a 1st and 10. Early movement on the offense will push them back a bit. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. 1st down here for the offense. They want to throw it. He wants it all. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels. Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skill players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
Wants to go up top. A little screen to the running back. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
16.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Whittington. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Jesse, a very productive drive last time wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. Let's see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
Backed up just inside their own 20. It's 2nd and 9 from the 19. They'll try the run. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. And he breaks into the open. He's at the 30. And finally out of bounds after an explosive run by this ball carrier.
Every time he touches the ball, you can feel the excitement from this home crowd because Palmer, he can go the distance with that game-breaking speed.
You're right, David. He's a special talent. I'll tell you, these fans, they come here to see this guy play because he has game-breaking speed. Stuff you can't coach. You saw it on that play.
He's going to run it. Quarterback gets the first down and more. That is frustrating for a defense, for a quarterback to beat you with his feet.
Man, that's so frustrating. It happens so fast. He just pulls it down. It looks like pass. He pulls it down, and he's gone. Just like that, chewing up yards. So much speed, so hard to stop.
The Ducks have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Wide receiver shows motion. To the air, it's Gabriel. Now improvising. He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on 1st down in the red zone. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to find its way to the goal line. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. On 3rd and goal, they'll try to throw it in. Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks! This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
And the point after is good. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. Here comes the offense on 1st down. He leaves it with his back. Got room at the 35. He's loose. He's inside the 40. And after the huge run, it came at a perfect time for this runner. He's got to catch his breath as we head to the fourth.
35. Ole Miss 16.
Back at it to open the quarter with this first down play. Looking to move it through the air. Fires to the wideout. And that ball is picked off.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's pass, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. If you like old-fashioned, grind-it-up, run-over-'em football, that last touchdown drive was for you, Jesse.
That was impressive, man. Great blocking up front and tough physical running by these ball carriers.
And now you wonder how the defense responds. Like, are they going to get way more aggressive to try to stop the run? I got to do something to break the rhythm of that running game.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Running back goes in motion. Looking to throw, it's Gabriel. Quickly complete. Oh, spins away. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices. He's been so locked in, it seems like any pass called is a guaranteed chunk play.
Yeah, and winning late like this in the ball game, keep trusting him, keep spinning. You know why? Because stats matter late in the game. You want some postseason awards? Keep chucking it, keep getting those stats.
They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
And the Ducks pick up the first down.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the first down.
The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. Let's go! He's looking to throw it. And they got him for the sack. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a good call later on in the game.
From the gun, running back gets to give. Oh, sick, nasty move, and he's loose.
I think you have to like what you see if you're the coaching staff here. Your offense is on the field, and it looks like you got a pretty good drive going, and you're just... Keep this thing marching. Keep the clock ticking. You've got a really nice lead here late. Just want to find ways to keep the chains moving. They're doing it.
To the ground. He's got it again. And this offense went right back to the well, and this time the defense made sure it ran dry.
That's a really good stop by the defense, Jesse. They need a few more. You've given up a bunch of yards on this drive and a bunch of plays, but all that matters is keeping them off the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's that bend, don't break mentality you're seeing right now, and this is the point where this defense has just got to lock in.
Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Well, they tried the play fake, but it fooled absolutely nobody.
And that's the problem with play-action pass, Reese, is that it takes time to develop. The quarterback's got to fake the handoff, and receivers generally are running routes further downfield. So the offensive line has got to be able to hold up that extra second to give their QB an opportunity, and they weren't able to do it there.
Catch in the middle. It's sticky. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. Quarterback checking off. Moore to the air. He's got it. They stop him just a length or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here.
You know what's interesting? At this point of the game, with the lead in the fourth quarter, the defense is expecting them to run the ball, and because they're putting so many guys close to the line of scrimmage, they're taking advantage, throwing it 2 straight completions.
Touchdown, Oregon! And the route is on. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. Follow the blocker. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. Wake Forest packed a wallop today, and in many ways felt like it packed Deeks Nation with them too. This was supposed to be a road test, and instead it felt like a walk through the park in Winston-Salem. A lot.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. He's got it down the right side. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30+. And the Rebels moving quickly to the line. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. Going up top on first down. They're trying to get to it. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Up-tempo for the offense.
At this point of the game in the fourth quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass. And
he makes a grab. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal.
I'll tell you, this quarterback has just been in a great rhythm all game long. With that last completion, he's now over 300 yards passing.
They are really clicking along, first and goal on just the 4th play of the drive. Scanning the field, it's Dart. Throw to the end zone, it's picked off. And after the interception and the turnover, this defense has set its offense up for business.
The number one objective for a defense is to make the offense one-dimensional. Well, when they're trailing by this much late in the game, they're one-dimensional. They have to pass the football. We can bring more speed on the field. You see it. We know you're throwing the football. Nice break on the football. Nice. And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they built this lead. They've had a great day today.
Now the quarterback changing the original play call. On second down, he'll fire. With the catch, it's James. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
And his offense continuing to spin the football, man, continuing to add to a great day. They built this big lead. They've shown you a variety that they can do a lot of really, really good things. And I like it, man. Continue to throw the football. Continue to be who you are.
Can anyone catch him? The 40, at the 30. He's at the 10. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me or I should get conservative. Because this offense obviously has had themselves a day. And apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring. And the defense better do something about it.
They'll try to add another to their lead. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the capper shows how dangerous this passing game can be. 89 yards on the scoring toss. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Coming out with it, it's Watkins. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. This one has pretty much been a bludgeoning, but they'll try to finish with something positive late.
Well, they ran into a buzzsaw today, and I don't think it would matter what type of X's and...
He's taking the shot. For the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
Heat up them pass rushers, bring in them DBs. That's what I'm doing in this situation. When I got the lead by a couple scores late in the ball game, in the 4th quarter, I'm going to rush the passer like crazy. I'm going to put all those DBs back playing the pass. That's what happened. Great job understanding they're going to have to take shots. We get the interception. This one's almost over.
Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Moore will throw. Coming after him. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
And the incompletion brings up a 2nd down for this offense.
Yankee blue! Yankee blue! Flex, flex, flex! Dino, Dino!
He's looking to throw. Fires left. And they took a shot on that one but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
Blasted as he lets it go. Oh, the big fella almost had the interception. Instead, it'll be 4th down. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. The official says no good. Well, they missed the field goal. That's about the only thing that hasn't gone their way in this one. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. This has been a really disappointing performance, David. No question about that. But they can find some positives.
Yeah, and every time you watch the tape, Jesse, coaches are pointing out, look at this. This was open if we had just ran the details to the right route, hung on to the football. Little things can make a big difference.
Yeah, that's why they call it a game of inches, David. But I'll say this, if you're on offense, don't go on social media this week. It ain't going to be pretty after this performance. You've got to lock in. You got to take the week of practice very seriously and find those positives that you can build off, David, that you're talking about.
Leaves it with the back. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Looking downfield, it's Dart. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack. The Rebels will hustle to the line. They're throwing for it on 4th down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And here's the 5th interception by this quarterback. And the offense makes the tackle in frustration after the interception. Drive comes up empty, and it's a turnover. And after this play, the cake will be baked. He'll try to loosen him up from deep in his own end. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. Touchdown, Ole Miss! How about that D coming up with a play like that?
And this defense has had a rough day, but how about this play? Breaking on the football, making the pick, taking it to the house, maybe build some momentum for some future games.
And we're going to wrap this one up with the PAT. And he missed it. So the game ends on an inconsequential missed PAT. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like